guys, Eve here, and today I wanted to give you a quick update on my panning project, or my project pan, whatever you want to call it. A few disclaimers before we begin. Number one, I have realized throughout this process that I probably am not going to be able to get through all of these products by the end of September or beginning of October, which was my original goal, and that is mainly because I have a lot of products that I've been working on. Usually when people give themselves like a couple months deadline, it's usually just like 3 to 5 products. So I'm still going to try to reach that deadline, but I might not be able to get to it. Second disclaimer is that I never took any before photos, so I'm not going to be able to do like any side-by-side comparisons or anything. So you guys are just going to have to trust me when I say that I have or have not gotten through something, or you know, that kind of thing. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. Alright, so the first product that I want to talk about is my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I had already hit pan on this product when I started this project, but I will say that the pan circle has gotten a lot bigger since I've started working on it, and I'll insert a close-up in a second, but the product is definitely starting to wear down on the sides more as well. It's like dipping in more. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm going to get through this pretty soon. I don't know if I'm going to make the mark just because I know it's really hard to get through powder products. At least that's what I've been discovering, especially from watching other Project Pan videos. But I'm going to keep chugging along. I'm going to keep using this all over my face and on my eyes and everything else. And hopefully this will be gone by October. So the next product I wanted to talk about is my Sephora Contouring Trio. I haven't been using this as much as I would like. I definitely have made a dent into the light shade. That dent had already been there, but I've made even more of a dent. But these two, the contouring shade and the bronzer shade, really haven't been touched at all. I definitely need to start using them as my eyeshadows. I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have like a little tray or something on my vanity just so that I could see what products I need to reach for first, because I've been having too much fun with my new stuff lately and I haven't had enough time to touch my old stuff. Gotta get working on this some more. So the next product is really hard to kind of see how my progress has been going. It's the bareMinerals All Over Face color in the shade Bare Radiance. It's like their bronzer shade. You're supposed to put this all over your face though. But since it's in like the sifter and everything, it's kind of hard to like fully measure how we've been going. But I haven't really been using this as much. Like I said in my last video, the plan has been to use it as a bronzer topper, which sometimes I do. Sometimes it's like still too dark, even with like my baby tan right now. But what I think I might start doing is I might start mixing it in with lotions and like applying it to my body as like a tanner or like a bronzing lotion, especially since it's like so glittery. Overall, it's pretty hard to work with because it's not clean. It's very messy. It gets everywhere. It's like too dark for my bronzer, but I can't use it as a contour either because it's super shimmery. So I think I'm going to start using it as the bronzer lotion, and then I'm going to start using it as an eyeshadow as well because I think it could work as that. But otherwise, I just need to buckle down, I guess. Just be a little overly tan for a while, which is super unnatural on me. And then I have my MAC Matte White eyeshadow shade in Gesso, which looks like this. I'll do a close-up in a second. I hadn't hit pan on this beforehand, but now I have like a little baby pan circle. I've been using this as planned. I've been putting it as kind of like my setting powder over my primers, which has been working out pretty well. I've also been putting it under my inner corner highlights because it kind of brightens up that area first so that the inner corner highlight is even more intense. And doing that has helped me go through a lot of this product. So I think I'm going to keep using it that way, and I should be fine. Alright, and then I have, once again, this is another product that's really hard to measure how much I've used, but I have my L'Oreal Paris Black Gel Eyeliner. I'll do a close-up in a second. I've gotten quite a lot scraped out. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of product left just in the pot in general. So if I start wearing winged eyeliner like every day, I should be able to get through this by the end of this month. Hopefully that works out. Alright, and then I have my Ulta dual-ended liner. I use this for the first time today that I have since I started this project. I really don't use like pencil liners like ever. It's just not something that I think of. If I want to darken up my lash line, I either go for my gel eyeliner or I go for like shadow and just kind of like darken it up with an extra shadow. I never really think of using like a pencil because I feel like it's such an extra step that I don't need. But if I'm going to use this up by the end of this month, I really have to start cracking on it and just start putting it in places even if I don't feel like I need it. Like tight lining, waterline, all that stuff. And I also don't really put it in my waterline just because I usually put like a white shade in my waterline. I like my eyes to look brighter and bigger rather than darkening it during day to day, just because I feel like it closes it up. But I think I just need to experiment a little bit more and get through that. Then I have my Nars matte lipstick in the shade Volga. I've used this a couple times since I started this project. I think that this upcoming month I'm probably going to be using it a lot more just because this shade is such a fall shade. It's like that deep plum color. As you can see, I don't have that much left. I'll probably get through this pretty quickly. If I start wearing it like a couple times a week, I should be fine. During the fall time, I usually like doing like darker, vampier looks, which is why I bought that in the first place. It was like my first vampy type lipstick that wasn't a straight up red. So I just need to suck it up and use that baby up. And then I have my Lancôme Silks X Booster XL, whatever you want to call it. It's the lash primer from Lancôme. I think I still have quite a bit of product left just because like stuff still comes out on the brush. I think most of it is like stuck at the bottom because when I like pull it out, there's like more product on this side than there is on this side. But I think if I just continue using this every day, I should be fine. I do take back my statement earlier that I don't believe that it was doing anything for my lashes. I do think that it does stuff for my lashes, especially since like today I'm not wearing any falsies and I think my lashes look pretty okay. It's not like super in your face or anything like that, but they look darkened, they look lengthened. I notice that it definitely thickens it. It doesn't build up length or anything like that, but it kind of makes your whole like lash line look fuller, which is nice. So as long as I keep using this every day and store it upside down, I think I'll get through this product very soon. So I think you guys will be pretty proud of me for this one. I wanted to get through my Bath & Body Works body sprays, right? As I said, I actually have a lot left over from when I used to buy these all the time because I stocked up a lot. So I had the Amber Blush travel size version and I finally got through that this month. And then I had the 1000 Wishes body spray and I got through that this past month. And then I had half of the Sensual Amber and I got through this one. And now I have another Sensual Amber, and last week I was like a little over the half line. You go through so much of this, but right now I have like maybe a third left. But I find that since the spray fades very easily, that you can reapply it throughout the day, and so it uses it up a lot faster and I don't feel like I'm using it for no reason. You know, like I'm definitely not wasting it. I'm definitely not like overpowering the scent on myself, but I have been going through these like crazy. I didn't even realize how fast I could go through these until I started this panning project. As for finding a replacement for that scent, since that is considered like my signature scent in my mind, and with a lot of my friends' minds as well, whenever they smell me, they're like, oh, you smell like Eve. I found out that the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner fragrances that she just relaunched, the Saint scent actually has a lot of similar notes that the Sensual Amber has. And so I'm going to check that out in my local Sephora and see if it smells good and see if it like does well with my body chemistry. And if so, then I'm probably going to buy that as like my replacement scent. Alright, and that is all I have to show you for my panning update. I know that was super fast. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and click that subscribe button right down below so that you guys can see when my other updates come out. If you like the whole idea of panning products and going through products to transition into cruelty-free, I am considered a cruelty-free channel. All my videos on my channel are going to be using cruelty-free products, except for these panning videos in which I go through my older products that aren't cruelty-free. If you guys like that, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys have any other ideas on how I can get through the products that I mentioned today, please go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Fragrance. If you guys want to keep watching, if you guys want to, I'm like word vomiting today. I don't know what's happening.